Okay, how about now? I forgot to unmute myself. I think the sound should be good now. So, as I was saying, if you have any particular product you want to see today, pop them in the chat so I can see. I can't actually. All right, great. Awesome. I am glad everybody can hear. Yay. That's what happens when I forget to unmute myself, right? So, hi, everybody. And let me know in chat if you want to see something particular today. I did just notice on the screen we have a trending print on demand section now that I think I'm going to take a look at today because we have not done that as of yet. And I know some of you do POD, so we'll take a quick look at that one. That's always Rebecca hiding behind the cat. And I apologize again for my voice, but we went straight from winter to spring is springing here, and already the pollen is taking its toll on me. So if I have to stop for a drink, 40-ounce tumblers, we'll definitely take a look at those. We started to do that at the very end of last week, and we ended up having problems with our stream. So we cut everything short, so we didn't really get to look at everything. More 40-ounce tumblers for sure. We'll definitely look at those. And let me look at the time. All right, it's a little after 2, so we shall get started. I do want to take a quick look at the trending print on demand, since this is something we have not done yet. And let's look here, popular products and print on demand. I don't think we need, let's look here. So we're just looking at wall art, yard signs, magnets. All right, I was hoping we'd see some, okay, trending niches for clothing for POD. Now, these are POD in here, but I would, hi, Lisa, for specific styles or better for specific product types. Well, we'll take a look and we'll see. We'll see what we get. We could do both today. We'll look for certain styles or product types and we'll look. But right now, like this POD, it says, clothing niches, medical, food and drink, things like that. Even though these are POD, I do believe that the designs will translate well into digital products as well, because some people will buy the digital products from you to do POD. So we will look here. Critical care drips, 26 listings, 72 competition. Let's take a look and see what that is. All right, and my Insight Factory is going to act like this today. It's definitely Insight Factory. I was on here earlier and everything was slow, but we're going to roll with it. I'm going to close that out and try it again. Sometimes that's all it takes is closing and going back in. Yep, there we go. But we're not getting our Trends Explorer. All right, that's okay. That's all right. Let's just go up and do some keyword research. Critical care drips. An ICU flip book. I don't think so. Here we go. The t-shirt, the ICU nurse. Let's take a look at that on Etsy. And this is in 20 plus carts. And it looks like it's just different abbreviations for, I'm not a nurse, so I'm not 100% sure, but I'm guessing these are abbreviations for different medications that go in drip bags. And that looks, this is, yeah, 20 plus carts. It's 7 months old. It's a bestseller, so that's not bad. Let's go back here, see if there's anything else. The rest of these look like report sheets and stuff. They're not, so it's not really telling me what I thought it was going to tell me here in POD, because I know darn well most of that we just looked at isn't POD. Occupational therapy onesie. Her fight is our fight, colon cancer. Well, that's going to be on anything. All right, yeah, this isn't really telling me much at all, not what I was hoping it would. So let's go back to trends. Let's look for 40-ounce tumbler wrap. And let's do sublimation first. We can look at some lasers later, since we are going to do a live tomorrow on laser files. But let's just look at a couple. We're not seeing many here. I'm guessing they're just not super popular right now. But here's a 40-ounce Nana tumbler. So I would say, anything Nana, Grammy, Gigi, Mom, with Mother's Day coming in May, these will all be pretty popular in the 40-ounce. And I'm seeing a big, right here, we're looking at a lot of floral designs. So let's scroll down, see what it says. Floral motif, popular in the tumbler wraps, glitter, and personalization with the Mom or Nana. Unique products, personalized tumbler wraps for special occasions, grandma designs, seasonal designs, Mother's Day, which makes sense. And obviously, with the names on them, it does indicate seasonality and demand. So let's go up and look at the keyword research. 40-ounce sublimation Nana tumbler wrap, 43 results. That's not a lot for the 40-ouncer. That's really good. Hot sales signal. We're looking here this week, this week, this week, this week, last week. This one isn't showing any, but let's take a look at some of these. These are floral with butterflies. That one's cute with the butterflies and flowers. And this one with bows, the coquette bows. Right, that this is for the 40-ouncers. Yes, Sabrina. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, the coquette bows. They are everywhere, everywhere. But they're selling, so yeah, you might as well make them. But this is cute with just the coquette bows and the name Nana. And I don't think it's that the 40-ouncers aren't necessarily trending. It's just they're not quite as popular yet as the 20-ounce. But the more the 40-ounce are out there, the more they're going to sell and the more they will trend. And then this one, okay, this is grandma, but this is personalized. This has, all the grandkids' names on it in wonky fashion. So unless you want to do personalized, which you can absolutely do personalized. But that one, That one's not bad. With only 43 competition, if you put up a good design, you could absolutely make some money. And I would do these in different, like this one with the butterflies and stuff. I would do these in different names. I would do Nana, I would do Gigi, I would do Grandma, Grammy, Mom, Mama, you know, all the normal ones. And if you're not sure, go to ChatGPT and ask it for a list of common names for grandmother and mom, and it will give you a bunch of names. So 40-ounce sublimation Nana tumbler wrap. Let's get rid of Nana and just search for 40-ounce sublimation tumbler wrap. See what kind of competition and results we're going to start getting for this. Okay, we are looking at 24,000 results. That is shockingly low. I expected that to be a lot higher. So I'm saying anything inside the 40-ounce, if you drill down and make sure you're using good keywords like this first one, froggy, frog 40-ounce tumbler wrap. You know, I'm thinking you're going to be able to get ranked for a lot of different listings easily, because even just the 40-ounce tumbler wrap generic only has 24,000 results, which is just mind-boggling. So let's look at this froggy one quick, because he's really cute. He's in 20 plus carts. That is adorable. And there is the wrap, what it looks like. Feeling froggy, it says. That is really cute. And 25 sales average per month. It's only been up for 3 months. It's already had 81 sales. That is fantastic. So I would look at something like that. In fact, let's look, frog 40-ounce sublimation tumbler wrap. How many results we get back? Yeah, there's only 97 results. So jump on the frogs, because that is looking like, you know, some pretty good sales data on them. 10 of 97 listings have had one sale during the past week at least. This, I'm not sure why this is here. Somebody just messed up their keywords, I'm thinking, because I don't see a frog. This is a laser paisley. Yeah, somebody goofed up their keywords. But that's okay, because we're going to be talking about this tomorrow. So that's in 20 plus carts. And this frog had sales this week. And what's that say? Insane is such a mean word. I prefer mentally creative. Okay, that's cute. That's cute. But yeah, frog tumbler, you know, that only has 97 competition. And I'm seeing this week, today, go down here, you got today, yesterday, this week. So frog, is there a demand for that? Well, let's go look. Let's go look at erank.com. And there has to be some demand, or there wouldn't be sales as recent as today and yesterday. Do you understand what I'm saying? There has to be searches for these, or they would not be selling. Somebody's searching for frog 40-ounce sublimation tumbler wrap. It might only be 5 people, but see, we're not seeing much search results. However, like I said, you don't get sales if there's no demand. And I'm looking here. If we look here, This one has had 203 views in the last 7 days. 5 views in the last 7 days, 12 views, even though I'm not sure why these images aren't loading. Let's try and reload that. Okay. 12 views in the last 7, 35 views in the last 7. This one's had none. This one's had none, but this one's had 17, 11, 13. So there's demand because you don't, if nobody's searching for the product, nobody's going to be buying the product. Do you understand what I mean? There may not be a huge search for it via eRank. You might not get enough searches for it to show up on eRank right now, but somebody is searching for these products or they wouldn't be selling. That's what I'm getting at. And if we go to Etsy, I have not had Insight Factory steer me wrong yet. I've been using them for over a year, and Frog 40-ounce tumbler wrap, 5 searches, 7, 2, 1. So there's not a ton of searches, but there doesn't have to be a ton of searches. There only needs to be 5 or 6 or 7, and you could be the one they buy. You know what I'm saying? Does that make any sense? I mean, it's not a huge searched keyword, but it's a way to get you up in the rankings. I struggle to explain it in a way that I don't explain things really great sometimes, but if there, like I said, if there's no demand, there's no sales. So maybe it is only that one. It could be only that one. And that's, those are things you have to look at and decide before you create a product. Here's another one, monthly sales 9. Here's one, 14. This is laser, 14. Here's another one, average of 18 sales per month. So, there's definitely people searching for Frog tumbler wraps. Here's a 20-ounce. That's 1 sale a month. It's not great. But if you look down through here, people are searching for it. And if you word your keywords and your title correctly, you could come up for all of those. Like this one's 40-ounce tumbler wrap. In Frog, let's do Froggy. And now it's not going to pop up all those. Froggy 40-ounce. I don't know why Etsy does this. I can only get it to bring up the searches like one time. After that, then it doesn't want to give me my search numbers. Froggy. So just Froggy is 727. Froggy tumbler wrap. And now it's not going to give me anything. So I'm not sure why Etsy does that to me. Yeah, I mean, and it might be. I wonder why Nana has more than it. It's just because moms are buying gifts for their mom from the grandkids, things like that. I mean, my 40-ouncers haven't been flying off the shelves like the 20-ounce wraps do. I don't think a lot of people are doing them right now. A lot of people may have the smaller printers where they can only do the 20-ounce, Yeah, I don't know. I tried that and it didn't. Let's go back. Froggy tumbler. Yeah, it's still not bringing anything else up for me, but it is what it is. I mean, like I said, things that you just have to decide for yourself whether it's something you want to take a chance on. Um, you don't know. You have to do more research than what we're doing here in Insight Factory. I typically just go through here and give you ideas of what uh, Insight Factory says is selling this week. So, yeah. And like I said, Sabrina, it could very well be because not everybody has the larger um, sublimation printers that they can do the bigger prints. So they're not buying the 40-ounce wraps yet, or they don't have a tumbler press that they can do the 40 ounces on. There's a lot of reasons why the 40 ounces may not sell as good as the 20s. And it could also just be that, they're still just a little bit newer and it will take people a little while to really want them. I find the 40-ounce cups to just be too big. I live with a tumbler in my hand. I don't use the 20 ounces because they're too small, but I usually have most of mine are 30 ounce. So I think maybe some people just find 40 ounces too big. So we don't, people don't sell quite as much. Yeah, there's definitely a demand in the pipeline. I think it's only a matter of time till they are just as popular as the 20 ounces, and we just have to go with the flow. I've sold a few 40-ounce wraps in the last couple weeks. I'm not selling them daily like I do 20-ounce wraps, but they're starting to sell more. So we just have to, go with the flow and wait and see. I don't know. So let's go down here. Let's look at some clip art today. I don't think we looked at any last week. And what do we have in here? I do like to do the beginner friendly. Remember, these are good sales signals, but less than 2,500 competition. So let's do that. Wave clip art, that is I can't pronounce that. Kanagawa. Wave clip art, that looks like some black and white. Okay, Japanese Kanagawa wave clip art. All right. Great wave. Great wave. Let's see. Significant difference between low priced and high priced. Potential for mid-range products. Common thing. Many listings reference Japanese culture and aesthetics. Recent sales indicate activity throughout the month, but no clear seasonal trends are evident. All right, total items with sale, 16, 20 listings competing for this keyword. Let's look at the product research. Again, 22 results, but we're showing sales of this week, last week, this month. Now this one's newly listed, February. This one's newly listed, March. So that also leads me to believe this could be a lucrative niche because there are 3 relatively new listings. Bookmarks, you got it. And I'll do some 20 ounces too. Absolutely. We'll look at bookmarks. But when I see 3 listings all within like 3 or 4 weeks old, that tells me that somebody is looking, somebody is searching, and this could be, a pretty decent, you're not going to make 100 sales a month off of these products. These are low competition keywords, which means there's not a ton of people searching for them. If it was if a ton of people were searching for these keywords, then a ton of people would be creating products with these keywords. So what we're trying to do using Insight Factory is find keywords that, or products that have very low competition, and maybe they do only get 10 or 20 searches a month, but because there's only 20 or 30 people competing with you for these products, you have a much greater chance of ranking and making that sale. Does that make sense? You know, when we look at some of the search volume for these, they're not high, but they don't need to be high. You just need to be one of those products that comes up on the top. You just need to be one of the people who rank with a good design. Okay. So this one, Great Wave off of Kanagawa. And this is just clip art, wave clip art, nothing crazy. I'm not sure why the Great Wave off of Kanagawa, Japanese, it looks like waves to me. Maybe I'm missing something. I'd have to do a little bit more research on this, but it really just looks like waves. But wave clip art, we'll see. We'll see. All right. And okay, let's go look at bookmarks. Product types. We don't have them in here, so let's do bookmark PNG. All right, and Bible verse bookmark bundle. That's 35 competition for Bible verse bookmark PNG bundle. And our ends, oh, what the heck is that doing? We are showing recent sales 20 Bible verse bookmark bundle, recent sales 22, 20 Bible verse bookmark bundle 21, 20 floral motif, Christian themes, printable design. I don't know what in the world is going on here, but I think Insight Factory is having, okay, that wave is based on a famous piece of art. All right, that makes sense then, because that just looked like a wave to me, really. All right, Insight Factory. Let's try that again because I don't know what you were doing with all those numbers. There we go. Nope, still doing the same thing. Okay, 335 sales. Floral motif, printable design, Christian theme, theme bundles for special occasions, weddings, graduations, customized bookmarks with personal Bible verses. No clear seasonality, which is nice. And I always know that floral and Christian designs are absolutely evergreen, that you can sell them all year long. So let's look at what this is showing us. All right, today, and this was just released January 4th, so it's less than, what, 3 months old? Little over 2 months old. 20 Bible verse bookmark bundle. It's in 8 carts. Average monthly sales of 30. Listing age is 2 months. So Bible verses is definitely, you don't have to make a bundle. No, you don't have to do a bundle. It's completely up to you. I think for bookmarks, you could do individual files, but I think for bookmarks, since you could fit so many on a single page on like a PDF to print out, I would at least do a page full which might be, depending on the size of your bookmark, you could probably get between, I don't know, 6 and 10 on a single page. So you might want to consider that, but it's not, absolutely not necessary. This just happens to be a bookmark bundle that we found. But this is only 35 competition for Bible verse bookmark PNG bundle. That particular keyword or key phrase. Here's another one. This was listed January 2025. This is another bundle. This one's 30 different sayings. This one's in 20 plus cards. This one is selling for 99 cents. That is ridiculous to me. I'm sorry. No, bookmarks really are not difficult to make at all. You could bang out bookmarks pretty quickly, especially if you're using something like Canva or even Photoshop Photopea, and set yourself up some templates so you can just drag and drop those images right in, and they're not hard at all. So this is, yeah, for 99 cents. That's just, I mean, what are you making after Etsy fees on 99 cents? 50? It's just ridiculous. They're making the sales, but for what? And this is another one, brand new, January 25th. This is 30 bookmarks in a bundle. And again, here we are, $1. But they're averaging 15 sales a month. But it's, again, you're making what, 50 cents off of this? And it just drives me crazy that people want to give away their work. I understand that you might say, oh, well, it's, AI generated, how much work went into it. Each one of these takes you at least, even if you're working as fast as humanly possible, each one is going to take you at least 2 to 3 minutes to make. So if you do 30 of them, you've got at least an hour to 2 hours of time into this bundle, and you want to give it away for $1. That never makes any sense to me, but it is what it is. People do it. All right, this one, 10 sales. Let's see what this one's doing. 11 views in the last 24 hours. Again, another cheap bundle. But don't let that stop you. Don't let that stop you. There are buyers out there who associate price with quality. Don't let it stop you from creating yours and listing them at a little bit higher price. List on the higher end of the price point. That's what I say. You'll make sales. Don't worry about it. Here's another in Christian bookmark SVG bundle. Yesterday, sales this week. But everything on here is making sales. And here's this one. View on Etsy. In 8 carts. It's on sale right now for 30% off. It's $3.54. It's only 16 bookmarks. That is a price I can understand with running a sale. It depends on the product, Lisa. You would have to, what I do is I go to Etsy and I search for the product that I want to sell. And then I look at a bunch of different listings and I pick my price point from there. I don't want to be the lowest. I don't want to be the cheapest. I usually start out towards the higher end of the price point, and then I do run sales. That way, it gets me to the middle of the road where a lot of other sellers are when I have my sales going, and you're still making a fair amount of money off of each one, but you're not at the bottom of the barrel. Because like I said, there are buyers out there who associate quality with price. If they can buy 30 for $1, they're going to think, oh, these are crap, and they're not going to buy them. Sure, there's a lot of people who do, but there's a lot of people who don't. But this one is a nice bundle, 16 of them Regular price is $506. It's on sale for $354. That's not bad. It's in 8 carts. But Christian bookmarks are always popular because people use them in their Bibles. They use them in their Bible study books. They use them for a lot of things. And then, people use them in their books. So keep your eye on this one if you do bookmarks, the Bible verse bookmark PNG bundle. That's not a bad one to look at. Thriller bookmark PNG, 51 competition. And this looks like we're looking at a single listing, a single image. 56 listings. Okay, 6 thriller book club, thriller book reader. I'm never not reading thrillers. Let's look down here. Unique products like printable bookmarks and cute trendy designs for stickers and bookmarks have decent sales numbers. No clear seasonality. Listings often combine cute and trendy designs with bookish themes. So that indicates some. So let's look at the keyword thriller bookmark PNG. And what do we have here? We have sales today, and this is a new listing. This week, this is a new listing. This week, and this is a new listing. So again, when I see new listings, when I see new listings in here and they are showing up on this sales list, that tells me that this is moving up. Now this says bookish stamp bundle. So these are stickers, or you can do whatever. You can print them as stickers or smaller bookmarks. Those are cute though. They look like stamps, but that's in 7 carts. But this ranked for bookish stamp bundle, but we were looking at bookmark, thriller bookmark, but they have bookmark in their title, so they probably have it in their keywords too. This one, 13, and this is in 13 carts, book reader soda pop bundle PNG. 6 images, and it is in 13 carts for $11.58. So again, when I tell you don't price yourself too low, don't price yourself too low. Average of 14 sales a month, and it's only a month old. So late night reader soda, true crime reader soda, thriller reader soda, romance reader soda. So the soda can things, soda pop, soda can bundles seem to be something to consider. Again, we're just looking roughly before you create any of these. That would be a PDF with all the designs together in one page. For something like that, yes, that's what I would do. Or you could give them 6 individual PNGs. It would be up to you. It looks like they have them done as stickers. I would probably do these as 6 individual PNG files. And they are freaking adorable, aren't they? I absolutely love those. And I would probably make them, instead of making them as a sticker, I would probably make them just a little bit larger and use them and list them strictly as printable bookmarks. That's what I would do. But they are really cute, those little soda cans. They're adorable. And then this one, I stopped reading my crime book to be here. I stopped reading my crime book here. Oh, okay, it's a bookmark. This would be good for your, just the shape of this. I'm thinking those magnetic. Yeah, they do have a white border on these, which is fine. It's that way they could use them as a sticker or as a bookmark. It would be completely up to you. However they wanted to make. Okay, yeah, this is what I was thinking. This design, this size would be cute to sell as the magnetic bookmarks that they can just print them out, fold them over, cut them with their Cricut or their Silhouette machines, and create the magnetic bookmarks from them. And that's what it looks like they're trying to show us there. And then in this one, it's just a sticker for on their Kindle case. And yeah, that's what they have on their Kindle cases here. So it's, it's up to you how you do them. I like them as bookmarks, but it looks like they're also pretty good as stickers. What do we got here? This looks like book club. Oh, tickets, lifetime admissions to the psychological thriller book club. All right, that's a cute theme for a bookmark. The tickets, I like that one. That's in 10 plus carts, 4 sales a month. Yep, and this is definitely bookmark 7 inches by 2.1, ready to print on 8.5 by 11 paper. Yep. So this one, I'm guessing, they probably have a few copies of that on one sheet of paper. You could do a small bundle. This says psychological thriller. You could do ones that say romance, romantasy. Do we make the white border or they cut it when they print? You could do it either way. I usually include the white border when I am doing things that I want a white border to be on, like stickers or things like that. If I think it should have a white border, I make it with a white border. It's pretty simple to do. I think I have a video up showing how to do it for stickers. So you would be able to do the same with bookmarks if you wanted to. I know I have a video showing you how to do it for stickers. So you can absolutely do it for anything. But this, I would change the psychological thriller. I might do a bundle of maybe 3 or 4 genres, do psychological thriller, romance, the even smut, it just different genres of books, and maybe sell it in a bundle of 4 or 5 different ones. But that is pretty good sellers here, the thriller bookmark PNG. When you have a lot of new ones and they're selling good, that tells me that niche is on its way up. All right. And we did bookmarks. There was something else, 20-ounce tumbler wraps. Somebody wanted 20-ounce tumbler wrap. All right. And we're seeing a bunch of laser ones here. Again, laser is tomorrow's live for those of you in the paid community. We do have a live that we'll be showing you how to make SVGs for laser cutters. So let's do beginner friendly in here and look at this. Venezuela. I'm not sure. And I have to do research too when I look at these things. But it looks like Venezuela is pretty popular right now. 44 competition with 36 total recent orders. The Venezuela flag, tropical design. Let's look here. Venezuelan girl tumbler wrap. Unique design appealing to cultural pride. Few listings focusing on specific Venezuelan themes or events, indicating a potential gap for culturally themed tumbler wraps. So, many listings incorporate the Venezuelan flag and sublimation techniques, indicating a strong cultural connection and demand for patriotic designs. Okay, and again, sales are consistent with peaks during cultural events or holidays related to Venezuela. So you do have some level of seasonality there. But this says 20-ounce tumbler wraps Venezuela. We are looking at this. That does not mean that you could not do 20-ounce tumbler wraps. A quick look at wind spinners? Sure, absolutely. Let's get through a couple tumbler wraps here. Anyway, this says 20-ounce tumbler wraps Venezuela. Don't sleep on other countries. You could do some research and find out what big cultural events are happening in other areas. And instead of Venezuela, you could do Belize. And that's just a country off the top of my head. You know, I'm not sure what is happening in different countries. You could absolutely do a Ukraine one right now, and you would probably sell the crap out of it, you know. So think different countries. Don't always just go by what I'm showing you here. If there's a market for Venezuelan tumblers, there's a market for other country tumblers. It's just the reality of it. And these are newer, February at the top. Let's look at this. The Venezuelan flag and just some cultural elements that have to do with Venezuela. And you could absolutely do this for a variety of countries. And like I said, you may not get 100 people a month searching for this, but if you get 10 people a month searching for this and you have a good design, you're going to sell your tumbler, your wraps. So keep that in mind. You don't always have to have 1,000 people searching for the product. If you are filling a need and you're filling a niche that there's not a lot of people competing in it for, you're going to make money. All right, this Venezuelan is in 12 carts. That's really good. Listing age says 1 month. It says no sales, but Everbee's always behind. So I don't usually take anything to heart there, not when Insight Factory is telling me that it had a sale today. And it's had 25 views in the last 7 days, and it's had 6 sales. So that looks pretty good to me. I would definitely look at different country tumbler wraps, you know, do a search for a few of them, see what you get. Besties Forever. This is Sisters, but it's peanut butter and jelly. That's cute. So 20-ounce tumbler wrap, Sisters Forever. There is only 55 competition for this, and you could do it in all kinds of things. Everbee is always wrong when I look at it. I mean, I know that they take an average. Your monthly sales is really only an average monthly sale over a period of so long. So I never take any of that into consideration. But I also know they're behind. Like I said, Insight Factory is telling me that they had a sale today and Everbee shows no sales. So I know it's behind. Let's see here. Friendship themed tumbler wraps, floral designs for sister themed products. No specific seasonal trends, but recent sales suggest a consistent demand for sister themed products. So here we have 20-ounce tumbler wrap, Sisters Forever. And you could go so many different directions with this. So many different directions. You could just do floral designs. That peanut butter and jelly was so cute. If you went to ChatGPT and asked ChatGPT, give me a list of 10 different items that go together like peanut butter and jelly, it would give you a list, you know. And no, it's crazy. It's crazy how different they all are. I just look at all of them and then use my best judgment, you know. But let's see here, the besties forever this week, last month, last month, last month, last month. Um, it looks like the newer designs are selling better. This one, and it's funny because the image that showed up, the peanut butter and jelly, isn't even showing up on the keyword research. So this one's cute with the two girls, the back, besties forever, partners in crime, better together. It's in 8 carts, average of 2 sales a month, it says, but it only has, it's only 3 months old. So that is, I think the Sisters Forever is a good 54 results. And let's look at this one. This one's more of a floral design. Yeah, always my sister, forever my friend. That one's cute, but it's more, what do I always say, mushy, more sentimental. And I think there is a trend right now towards more humorous and funny designs. I mean, you can incorporate the florals because they're always popular. But I do believe there's more of a trend going with more humorous type designs. This one, first my sister, forever my friend. Again, yeah, that one says no sale, but that was just listed in January. So that's, I don't judge on that, but that one's not bad. And let's do wind spinners to finish up the day. Wind spinner PNG. Beginner friendly. All right. The wind spinner PNG dogs, which I'm pretty sure we talked about last week to some extent. Dogs are always popular. Dog breeds. Make whatever you want with dogs and dog breeds. You can always sell them. Dog lovers will buy things with their dog breed on them over and over and over. And they will buy dog related items. All right, this one, it looks like a bundle. Excuse me. Yep, this is a bundle. It's only 16 images, so not bad, but a bundle of 16 different breeds, which is really cute. And that one had a sale this week. Crazy dog lives here. Do not knock. They will bark. I will yell. Shit will get real. Yeah, that's things like that. That's a rather plain design, though. You could definitely level that up. Add some glitter, add some fun colors. There's always a replay. Absolutely. Yep. But you could definitely spice that design up. Here is another dog bundle. Now this is 120 designs for $298. Absolutely ridiculous. Again, these people giving their hard work away. I don't even know why you'd want to do that. But that's the dog wind spinners. We know those are always popular. Okay, this one's cute. The flamingo. This looks like stained glass. But the flamingo PNG wind spinner, we're showing 170 competition, which makes sense. It's a flamingo. People will hang this stuff out in the summer at their beach houses, things like that. So the flamingo comes into play. So that one is now the Trends Explorer is loading slow. Yeah, Pink Flamingo, Stained Glass, Colorful Wind Spinner. Those are some good words. Top 3 sellers for this keyword: Pink Flamingo Wind Spinner, Sublimation Design, Flamingo Wind Spinner PNG, and Flamingo Sublimation Design. High demand for flamingo themed decor. Sales activity is consistent with listings making sales today and this month. So that's good. So let's look. Flamingo PNG Wind Spinner, 169 competition. But again, we are looking at sales today, this month, last month. And that actually surprises me because of the flamingo. There'll be a link for it. What's not fair? There's always a link for the replay. I the flamingo surprises me because it's not summer yet, so I would think that's more of a summer themed thing, but you can see that the flamingo is pretty popular right now. And the sea turtle, that's showing 11 listings, 199 competition. Replays get listed in the paid community in the classroom. Oh, I know. The ridiculous with the prices. That just drives me absolutely insane. But this one was available for everybody this week because the last week's going crazy. So it will be in the classroom in both the free and paid community later this afternoon. The replay. So here we go. Sea turtles. Yesterday, this week, we've got 201 competition. Again, sea turtles make sense. It's a summary kind of thing. So I would take a look at those. We've got some newer listings here making sales March, November. That's older, but it was made in November where I wouldn't expect to see a lot of sales for summery tropical themed items. Okay. But that's definitely up there. Your roosters or chickens, they're always popular. Hummingbirds are trending really well right now. I was just looking at that just the other day. So anything with hummingbird designs, I would look into. Dragonflies, our cross wind spinner PNG. Now we're getting up into some higher competition, 535, 520 on the cats. So, and the more competition, the more searches you're going to see for these things, obviously, because it means the more popular they are. 500 people aren't making cross PNGs because 20 people are searching for it. Garden flags, let's run through that real quick, see what it tells me. Garden flag PNG. All right, and right there at the front is hummingbirds, like I said. Oh, I'm so glad to have you with us, Lissa. That's awesome. Thank you for being with us. So hummingbirds came up right away, just like I just said on the wind spinners, that hummingbirds are trending up. So anything with hummingbirds is, it's hummingbird season. That's why. I just looked at a map the other day, and like where I'm at, hummingbirds should start to arrive in I think another 3 or 4 weeks. I know down in like Florida, they should already be coming back out. So it's neat to see the map and watch it go north and here for these 2 weeks they'll be coming here, then here, and on and on. So they are definitely trending right now because it is time for hummingbirds to start coming back. Cardinals are always popular because of the memorial connotation they have. Love grows at grandma's. That's a good one. Again, that would be more of a personalized one. You could make the design and you can sell it personalized. Just create the overall general layout, list it for sale, and then when somebody buys it, you open up your file, add the names, zip it, and send it up. Did you? I figured they'd be back already down there. I remember it used to be the beginning of March that they'd come back when we were down there. Now I think it says for me here in Pennsylvania, I think the first 2 weeks of April. Yeah, you have a while to go till you get the hummingbirds back for sure. But the grandma theme here, let's do this. Let's look at this one real quick. I know we've done videos on how to sell customizable digital products. I would make the overall design. You list this, let the buyer personalize it with the names. When they buy it, you just open your file up in Photoshop or Canva, add the names for them, save the file, zip it up, and send it. Upload it to Etsy, and it's ready to go. So you can absolutely create, digital custom files that don't take a whole lot of time. Here's a chicken. 4th of July. Why is that showing up under my garden flags? Grandma's garden flag. It drives me nuts when people mess up their keywords and come up in search results for things they have no business being in. All right, here's another one. Grandma's garden, love always in bloom. This is cute. Now, I'm not, again, ever be saying no sales. This one is saying sales this month. And I would expect that to be accurate because Mother's Day is coming up in May. So, you can expect to start seeing sales for things for grandma, mom, stuff like that. So those kinds of designs, grandma's garden flag, happy Halloween. And then it's weird. Halloween things sell all the time, just like Christmas. Here is Merry Christmas PNG. Not my pasture, not my bull crap. Again, humorous, sarcastic sayings are always popular. Then beach garden flag, 395 competition. And I think this will be the last one we do because we are running a little bit over. And if I don't cut it off soon, you guys will be inundated with the sound of my youngest son plowing through the door after work, and he is not a quiet individual. So we have here beach garden flag PNG. And the first thing is a Highland cow. Monthly sale 16, last sale yesterday. Summer vibes, welcome summer. So any type of summer design. This one's life is better at the beach with the Adirondack chairs. That one's really cute. And I had a sale this week. It's a little early for these yet, I think, for the beach garden flags, but I'm getting them up. I mean, it's a little early for the sales. Greeting cards, I will get to that. I will look at those next week. I think you can do either one on the garden flags. I see a lot of both. It doesn't have to cover the whole flag because, again, we are talking, these garden flags are typically what? 12 by 18, something like that, or 16 by 20. So there's not a lot of people out there that have a printer that can do that. And even if they have a printer that can do that, most of them don't have a 16 by 20 heat press. So they have to press in steps. So I don't see any problem in creating designs that have a white background. You know, um, I think as long as it's a nice design, you will still sell it, regardless of whether it is a full design or white in the back. Um, like this, He Is Risen, even if that was a little bit smaller and there was white around it, I think that would still sell. I think this one with the Jesus is the Reason. Let's see if that comes up here in these pictures. No, it did not. Let's look here real quick. It's not showing up in either one of them. Okay, but this one, I think even if you didn't put the border on the top and the bottom, it is still, it has a white area in the background, and that would sell just fine. So it's completely up to you. Again, though, if you want to make a full run design, it's okay. The people who buy it just need to make sure they have the printer that can print it and the press that can press it. So I hope you guys, the thing with sublimation is sublimation printers don't print white. So whether you make it, if you are selling it specifically as a garden flag design, it doesn't have to have a transparent background because the printer isn't going to print the white color anyway. There's, I think, 2 sizes of garden flag, roughly, that are most popular. I would have to look it up. I can't remember what they are offhand, but they are both, I think it's somewhere like 16 by 20 or something like that. But anyway, they don't have to have a transparent background because printers don't print white. So when you print it with your sublimation printer, the only thing that's printing is the colors anyway. Now, if you are just selling the design and telling people that they can use it for DTF printing or as clip art images, then you always want to make sure you are removing the background because DTF printers do print white. And people who are going to use it as clip art might put it on a darker background. So you would want to make sure the background is removed. But for sublimation, white doesn't matter because white doesn't print. But if you want it to be multi-purpose, then always remove your background. Okay. And Sabrina, I'll look up the common sizes for the garden flags. I have it in my notes somewhere, and I'll post it in the group and let you know what sizes they are. And we will do greeting cards next week, Carmen. I will make sure I get to greeting cards. And I hope you guys have a great afternoon. And I'll see you all back here next week. And those of you in the paid community, hopefully I'll see you tomorrow for the laser SVG live. All right. So have a great day. See you next time.